Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to Empower My Life. I'm your host Zelda Hayes, and you can find me at zeldamhayes.com, or you can email me your questions, comments, or concerns at lifewithzelda@gmail.com. Today's topic, I just wanted to talk to my sisters. Gentlemen, I love you too, but today was for the sisters. Ladies, I understand that we have gone through so many things in life that have left an imprint on us that has allowed us or conditioned us to decrease our value. And it's shown by the way we dress, the things we do on the weekend, the things we post on media. It's an epidemic of pain. And I'm not going to sit here and put all the blame on the men and male bash and all that. But my point that I'm trying to get out is that regardless of the source of your pain, you have got to take back your power. Because in spite of it all, since you cannot change yesterday, you only have today because tomorrow is not promised. You have to recognize and remember that you are a phenomenal, awesome, valuable, beautiful woman of the Creator. Whatever you call him. You cannot allow, see, when you do certain things like, I know there's this big thing going on about the Basketball Wives or whatever Love and Hip Hop show or whatever, if it was causing craziness, whether was it the viewers or was it the show itself. Well, it's the show itself, of course, but the viewers are reacting off of it. But women have got to learn to give themselves more value, especially if you're going to be in media. Give yourself more value in your behavior. Give yourself more value in how you dress. If you dress like, half your body is shown, you can't you can't demand respect. And here's the sad thing, our children are watching it. I've been on Facebook and I'm looking at 4-year-olds and 5 years old twerking, and I'm sorry, this is not cute. And this is all a result of a mother who is hurting. But my sisters, I'm here to tell you that regardless of the pain that you have suffered, and keep in mind, a lot of times, not all, because there are some, the only action that you are not responsible for as far as making choices is a rape, a molestation, or abandonment. Well, abandonment, you still have choices. But rape and molestation, those two things will leave a certain imprint on you. I know, I've been there. But you cannot allow it to have so much power to where your life is a walking mayhem, and it's showing in your children, and it's showing in the men that you choose, and it's showing in the type of jobs that you're settling for. You understand? You, with the exception of those two things that I've pointed out, you have to make an intelligent choice on the type of people that you choose to hang around with. That's going to determine and play a big factor of who you are. Some people say, well, I can hang around this person and that person. That doesn't mean I'm like them. Baloney. Steve Harvey said it last week. You hang around 9 broke people, you're going to be broke person number 10. You hang around 9 slutty women, you're going to be slutty woman number 10. And I hate to use those terms, but I'm being real. You have got to have more pride in yourself and love yourself. Take a moment to understand and ask yourself why your behavior has gotten so promiscuous, so violent, so ruthless, and so envious of other women. Somebody hurt you. But if that somebody is not the person that you are exploiting when you're gossiping or wanting to fight because this was your man or that was your man. Men are not possessions. We cannot have them. They're not something we have. We laid with them by choice. And if you laid with someone a little too soon, and that's a whole little PowerPoint that I've also created, because there are things that you should have asked before laying with that person by date 3. Everyone is so busy saying, I'm not going to ask such deep questions because he's going to think I'm crazy. Well, you won't ask deep questions by date number 3, but you will sleep with him for date number 3. That doesn't make sense. That's not logical. And those are the things, those are the kind of choices that are leading up to your behavior. And like I said, don't think for a second that your children are not watching you, especially your daughters. And don't think for a moment that your sons are not watching you. We as women, we have a big burden on us. We're bearing children, we're raising children, we're taking care of household, going to work, we're cooking, cleaning, you name it, we're doing it. Somebody said the man is the head of the household, but I'm sorry, I see all the women doing the work most of the time. I'm not saying every household, so please don't send me any hate mail. But women, we have a grander responsibility because, first of all, if daddy decides to leave, mom has to take care of that child. But if mom left that baby behind, the whole society is going to be on her asking what type of mother she is, which goes back to say women have a greater responsibility. And because we have a greater responsibility, we are also very emotional individuals. And we have to recognize that we are sometimes too emotional. And I'm not bashing my sisters. I love you. So I'm not doing this to hate on or talk down to. I'm trying to empower you. If you take a moment back and put your clothes on and let that man see how sexy you are with your clothes on, he'll appreciate you more. If you take more time to be a grander mother to your child and teach her how to be a lady, he will love you more, and so will that child. And I know it's going to be a whole lot of brouhaha about what I'm saying, but it's getting to the point where everything on social media is sex related. And it's not a man that they're posting, it's a woman. So that means too many women, and women is the thing that the point that I'm getting to with all this promiscuous behavior and all this vulgarness and all this violence and whatnot. We're lashing out because someone hurt us. That is not the way to handle it. You first need to find out the source of your anger. If you was in love with someone and he left you for another woman, you still, that's, we use that is a legitimate reason to be hurt. It's not a legitimate reason to react the way we do when we lost someone, so to speak. We say we lose something and it was never really ours. We had no ring. Even if we had a ring, men are not possessions, neither are women. However, you have to position yourself to where, if you want the world, I guess is what I'm trying to say, you want the world to see you, keep your clothes on. You want the world to hear you, have something intelligent to say. You want the world to bow down to you, be valuable. Be valuable to the point, and when I say bow down, before anybody loses their mind, because nobody's saying that women are gods and we got to bow down. That's not what I'm saying. And when I say bow down, I mean honor. So let's change that. You want the world to honor you, give them value. Educate yourself. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go to school to do it. There's a gazillion books online on how to be a better mother, how to be a this, how to be a that. Find it, do it, live it. When you walk down the street and heads turn, let it be because your energy was so powerful that they could not help but wonder. When you do decide to go to a club that has nothing to do with everybody's pants hanging off their behind, but it's a little classier club where everybody goes to let their hair down and relax during the end of the week, when you walk past and that person buys your drink, they're going to know how to approach you. But you put it out there and continue promiscuous behavior. And most women, I've gotten emails when I post certain things like this with, F you, I'm going to do like I want to do. Nobody don't like it, this. And they're single women. Oh, well, I like being single. No, you don't. If single was so great, God would not have created Adam, because he was by himself. And so he wanted some folks here. And then even when he put Adam, he was like, okay, it's not good for man to be alone. So he created woman. So that crap about I enjoy being single, this, that, and the other. No, you enjoy the fact that you don't have to face your fears. You enjoy the fact that no one can see you behind closed doors. You enjoy the fact that you can be promiscuous and take out your anger on your back. And that's not the way to go. Having said this, ladies, remember, you are a phenomenal, awesome, wonderful, beautiful, valuable woman of the Creator. Please, let's start acting like it. Having said that, I know the hate mail is coming, but I needed to say that because if I see one more woman twerking upside down with her children watching her, it's just going to make me explode. Having said that, I love you dearly. You guys, you matter to me. And like I said, you can go to my website, zeldamhays.com, or you can email me at lifewithzelda@gmail.com. Take care. Be blessed.